Welcome to Black Eyed Barber Show. Make sure you like and subscribe.
So another thing to touch on this week, did anyone see that this weekend? Well, not going into all details of it, but my phone lit up at weekend, Spence and Kell.
Yeah, I know. I think, it's
I don't know how it started. I think we'll have a look at it in a bit.
Dependent the jewelry.
Yeah, pass us me an iPad, I found it. Pass it behind you. We'll have a look at it. Jesus Christ, what you feeding that dog? So, Spence put up a picture of his jewellery. And I think the inference was he bought it from his money from boxing Kell. And it's not really that flash, is it?
Jesus
is it?
Christ.
I mean, you wear that when you to the shops. Would you?
I see, I don't get it.
Would you not wear that?
It's about
and
taste.
you could rock that.
I couldn't.
You could rock that.
I couldn't, but that'd give me a good hiding.
No,
No.
You
not
just
feeling it.
It's a bit like a lot of sort of young American lads, they're into that kind of
they
thing,
go
aren't
they
they?
go and spend it. So he put that out, and I think there was some mention that the diamond boxers is him knocking Kell down.
Yeah.
Kell threw something back at him, I don't know what.
Yeah.
And then it just went nuts. It got incredibly personal, incredibly quick. Then Khan joined in with it getting incredibly personal, incredibly quick. Kell threw back, and I'm like looking at it, my phone's lit up.
Ping.
Yeah, and I'm like thinking, do you know what? All these fellas have got kids.
Yes.
They all must be touching 30-ish, and you just think, and you're all fighting men.
Yeah.
And you're like, where do you draw a line around how personal you get?
That's what I'm saying. The thing is, it's personal between the three of them. It's proper personal. Now you can get fighters that fight each other and they'll want to knock each other out, but they like each other.
Yeah.
Between those three,
Genuine bad blood.
it's proper bad blood.
Yeah,
now if you don't want to fight a man, because if you didn't like someone, you think I'm gonna batter you. But if you think I don't like you that much, I don't even want you to earn money. That's proper hatred. That's deep-seated hatred.
But where do you draw a line at it, Johnny? How far you go?
Yeah, it went too
because
far,
I'm looking at it and
like
thinking, you know, Khan's got kids and a missus, Kell's got kids and a missus. You've got to bear in mind.
Nobody lives in
Everybody's
a glass
got
house.
well, yeah, no one's lives in glass. Listen, everyone throwing stones around don't live in a glass house, innit? But you just think, just step back a second and think, are his kids or his missus? I just looked at it and I just thought, this is just.
But in that
bananas.
game, you actually don't. When you get older, you think, shit, I shouldn't have done that or said that. But at the time, there's no prisoners.
Yeah.
There's just no prisoners. Now
Well, I said that. Anybody sat outside of any of them going, you know what? Don't press send.
Yeah.
Don't send that. But they do, and it just.
And the thing is, exactly, and I'm quite sure. Again, we'll get back to Joshua. He's got a team around him that will probably vet a lot of the things that are sent out, that he tweets out, whatever.
Yeah.
Just to think, right, come on, you're a business, create an image here. With those three there, I'm thinking, what are you doing? You know, it's not even.
It's not even a good look, is it?
Nah,
But do you know what I thought the day I was watching? Did anybody see that? And honestly, watch it if you hadn't seen it. Tyson did something with Sugar Ray Leonard, a podcast.
Oh, I've not seen it yet.
So he gets upset
I've
in it,
heard,
and he's saying, you know, I get mad at myself and I feel sad, and because I remember what a warrior I were, and when I came to the ring, I came to destroy everybody.
Yes.
Can you imagine any of them three if they'd have been around in his era and they're that way? Can you imagine? I know it's a different era, but can you imagine somebody on social media if he'd have been around when Tyson around going, do you know you're...
He'd have
jumped in his car.
He'd have Curtis Woodhouse.
Yeah, he'd have jumped in his car and rocked up at your door.
But you know what?
I think that's social media. Someone put it on it. It's simple as this. Social media's allowed people to give people...
brave.
Yeah, to get brave without the risk of getting a punch in the face.
Yeah.
And that's it, because...
And there's only a few fighters left like that. Dylan White's one of them.
Yeah.
He'll turn up at your doorstep. You shout him out, he'll come find you.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like that. He'll not think, he'll come find you.
Yeah,
Curtis Woodhouse was one of them. There are fighters like that. And so there's an old Jamaican saying, don't be know if you're frightened, which means a ghost will only frighten certain people that aren't going to come bring something back to them. And so I think these keyboard warriors that'll say whatever they're saying, they're confident behind that. And especially with fighters that are saying shit. Remember, you're going to bump into each other eventually. So what I'm saying.
Do you know what I thought when I was looking at it all though, John? I don't know what you think, Cam. The fighters are saying it to each other, and then you've got all like usual suspects like boxing fans just slinging all sorts of shit and being vile.
Yeah.
But these are probably the same fans who are going on about Tyson Fury's recovery from mental health problems and going, what a great thing it is, and don't say anything negative to him, or that girl recently on ITV who's killed herself at Flag. Yeah. It's saying, which is it? You can't be
nine times out of 10, we know, like, it's not genuine. You know, in the build-up, it's bad blood. It's not genuine. For instance, you know, this Saturday, Scott Quigg, John O'Carroll.
Yeah.
I think John O'Carroll's a great lad. I actually bumped into him before in town.
Yeah.
I wished him luck. I said, John, I'm in the other corner, but, wish you all the best. And he said, a lot of things. He's tried to get under Scott's skin. He's witty, John. Whereas Scott, we know Scott is just dry, and he's like, no, I'm not. I won't be shaking hands after it. We'll see, but he's just like, he says, he's not disrespecting me like that and then shaking my hand after it. So, and I like Jono, but then I respect Scott for saying that. Do you know what? I respect Scott for saying that as well. Yeah. It's because then it's genuine. Yeah. It's genuine. Do you know what I mean? Whereas
they're doing it for a fight, and them three are doing it with
they're just doing it for likes and retweets.
So the problem is when you've got your civilians getting involved in this sort of stuff. And some fighters will take it personal. I think more fool you, because you're the one that's getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning to go jogging and training 3 or 4 times a day. So if you think some crap that some kid that's never boxed before, if you're letting that get to you and upset you and wind you up, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Because everybody gets brave when they're giving it that one until they get punched in the face. So when you've got fighters doing it to each other, that's a slippery road, because if I was fighting, I'll front you up with it. I think, all right, let's deal with it this way. Just let's.
You know what? You almost think, does Kell or Con need to rock up at each other's house and get it out of the system and just drag each other onto the garden and go, right, now it's on. Yeah. Forget money, forget this, forget that. If they hate each other that much, just get it put to bed. Yeah. But I just think, where they're going off, the one slinging muck and the one getting muck, and like you said, glass houses. Yeah. It's not a good look for anyone.
They've all got shit on each other.
Yeah, but it's not a good look for anyone, John, is it? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And everybody ends up looking bad out of it.
I think about it there, and I know they've got kids and they're not old enough yet, but
one day they will be.
They will be, and tweets are there to be seen and stuff. And kids can be horrible. Do you know what I mean?
There's no worse than kids, is there?
That's what I mean. Because even like they might be innocent with it, but something gets wrote about your dad. A kid says it to you, they respond. That's what I mean. That's the backlash of it all.
Yeah. And that's what I think. And they got that maturity thing. You know what? I can't stand him, but I'm not going to put on my bangs back.
I have get it like that, where you're sitting there, where like you like see Dillian White. Do you know what? I'll drive around now.
Yeah, I can easily get your phone. I'll knock in on his door.
And we'll have it out over the phone.
That's what I'm saying. I respect that.
Yeah, same.
That's me. And then when people know you're like, you think, shit.
Yes, yeah.
I'm not playing with him.
Maybe that needs to happen with him all, but I just thought, at weekend, it were bad luck all around.
You see,
it were a bit like, do you know, like you see these YouTubers doing videos at each other?
That's one of them.
No, but Johnny, that's what it struck me about.
If I was on, I'd bitch slap. I'd go and bitch slap somebody. I'd like ringside.
Yeah, what I mean is, them boxers saying that about each other at weekend.
I'd bitch slap.
If I was Spence, YouTubers.
If I was Spence, Kell, or Carl, I'd bitch slap one of them. If I'd see him say, all right, and make everybody see it. Yeah. And that's how. If I was Kell fighting Khan, that's how I'd get to fight Khan. Like bam, done. Yeah. Everybody sees it. Khan's mates are gonna say, don't let him do that shit. Yeah. If I was Spence with Kell, I know I'm not supposed to encourage it, but what I'm saying is. It's for real.
There'll be a lot less of it happening. There'll be a lot less of it happening, won't there?
Hope you enjoyed Blackout Barber Show. Please like and subscribe. And if you've got any complaints, remember my name's Richard Poxon. Just saying. And that's Johnny Nelson.
Look at you. You're running in circles. Which way will you turn?